welcome to day 79 of your daily wellness, and today we are doing chair pose, and we're going to start on the floor with a little bit of hip opening and some happy baby, getting this spinal alignment and really opening through the back of the hamstrings, stretching out through the calves. We're going to work on a little bit of grounding, and then we're going to come into our chair pose. So to begin, bring yourself down onto your mat. Lift up and just lengthen the tailbone away. Bring the lower back into the mat. Shuffle the shoulder blades together and lengthen the back of the neck. Hands on the belly. Feet are about hip distance, maybe a little wider if that's comfortable. Toes tracking out. You're just going to have to feel it out rather than looking. Try not to have them out or in. Bring the hands to your belly and feel the belly rise and fall with your breath. Taking a little time to settle into this moment. Feel the lengthening through the spine. Bring a little activation to the legs, so bring a little squeeze of the legs. Notice how that makes you feel longer through the spine, how it helps to bring the lower back down. Notice how this long neck means a little tuck in the chin. We want to keep that positioning through the neck as we come to our chair. Breathe deeply down into the belly, start to take in more oxygen, fill right up, and then let it all go. From here, press firmly with the left foot, hug the right knee in. Take the left leg up to the sky, flex through the foot. Now if you're a bit further away, that's fine, wherever you need to be, or if you have a little bend in the leg, that's fine. Take the right knee and bring it out towards the outer shoulder or towards the armpit. Lengthen the left leg, lower it slow as you can. Start to squeeze both legs, strong, active. See if you can hover just above the floor, hold it here. Squeeze the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly with control, bring the left leg back up. Strong legs, bring the left leg back down, take the right leg down. Plant firmly through the right foot as you hug the left knee in. Bring it out towards the armpit. Taking right foot up to the sky, flex through the foot, lengthen away. Slowly start to lower the right leg down. Abs in, keep the back down into the mat. Lengthen away, see if you can hover just above the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep squeezing both the legs as you slowly bring the right leg back up. Bring it in. Bring the knees together, take a few circles. And the opposite direction. Separate the knees. Bring the hands in between to take hold of the toes inside or outside of the foot. We're going gentle. We're not fully warmed up yet. We're not going for full happy baby, pushing it. We're just using it as a warm-up here. So take a moment here to feel out what's happening in your hips. Maybe you take a little roll side to side. Slowly just working in, giving yourself a little bit of space. And then as we start to bring the soles of the feet up, squeeze your quads. So actively press your feet into your hands, starting to get a bit of strength, a bit more activation through the legs. Imagine that you're pushing into the ceiling. Bring your lower back down, long through the back of the neck, shoulder blades pulled down into the mat. That firm foundation, how we're firmly grounded here, even though that grounding is actually happening through the back, also through this connection between hands and feet. We want this kind of strength when we come to our chair pose. One more breath. Release them off. Bring the knees down to the mat. Take the hands out at, what's it called? Cactus pose. Allow the knees to roll to one side. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Try and keep both shoulder blades down. Lock your abdominals in and up as you pull in. And then take the knees over to the other side. And gaze over the opposite shoulder. Thinking abdominals in and up as you bring it back into center. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a hold either around the back of the thighs as we rock and roll up and down, or you can cross the legs over and take a hold of the outside edges of the feet, and we're just going to rock up and down the spine, making it a little bit further towards seated, if you can, before we eventually come all the way up or make your way to seated. From here, just taking a breath or two in your cross-legged position. Find the alignment, tuck the lower ribs in, lengthen up tall, chin tucked. From here we move forwards onto all fours. Center yourself on the mat. Spread the fingers wide, press into the back of every knuckle, into the whole of your palm, knees under hips, lower ribs tucked in. Tuck your toes. Take the hands forwards, lift up to downwards facing dog. Tailbone up high. Breathe. From here, walk the feet in halfway. Take them a little wider to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands in. Find the length through your spine. Sit back into it. Place the hands underneath the toes and see if you can bring the butt down and lengthen the chest up. Strong legs, hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the tailbone up, hands on the mat, step it back to down dog. Walk it through. Step the feet in halfway, this time step them in together. Come down into your crouch position. Knees up high. You can place a block under the heels here if you want to, otherwise use your balance. Abdominals in. Reach the arms up and back. Open the chest. Tuck the lower ribs in. Long through the neck. Find that spinal alignment. Release over, place the hands on the mat, step the feet back into downwards facing dog, and walk it through. Step the feet in halfway, about hip distance apart. Coming into halfway lift. Fingertips either reaching to the floor, resting on thighs or shins. Shoulder blades plugged in, spine long, chin tucked. Take the arms overhead as an extension of your spine. Next exhale, we release it down. You know the drill, hands to the mat, step it back down dog. Walk it through. Okay, we're going to come to our chair pose, step the feet in. They can be hip distance or close together. The only thing to remember, don't let the knees roll in. If they're not touching, if they're not close together, keep the same distance between knees and ankles. Abdominals in, start to find that length as if we're coming to halfway lift, and then send the hips back as if we come to this squat. Abdominals in, spine long, reach the arms forward, squeeze the legs long through the spine. Tuck the lower ribs in a little, take the arms up if you have the space, hold for 10, 9, 8, pull the thumbs back, 6, tuck the tailbone, little bit, 4, 3, 2, 1, hand, release it down, spread the fingers, step back to down dog, walk it through. Take the knees down to the edges of the mat, big toes together, send the weight back into child pose. Breathe into the belly. Press into the hands. Use that to bring you back up to seated. Coming into a comfortable seat for you. We're going to take a few small twists, so wherever you are, either fingertips on the floor or fingertips from the knee, just take a small twist to one side. And then take a small twist to the other side. And whatever position you're in, draw a circle with the rib cage. So keeping the hips still, we're just going to draw a circle through the rib cage. And then change direction. Find that neutral point, so make your circle smaller and smaller. And then take a moment to settle in. Feels like that was quite a quick one today. Now is a good time to carry on and practice your chair pose some more, or any of your other poses, or lie down and do some Shavasana like we did yesterday, or even play yesterday's video. Otherwise, I'm going to see what we've got for tomorrow's yoga session. We have lotus pose tomorrow. So we did the lotus bind the other day, where I'm sure none of us actually got into the bind, so we'll just be doing another practice of lotus, of this sitting with the hips opening. It is good for working through knees and ankles, although it can feel like there's a bit of tension on the knees and ankles, so you go at your own pace tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And I will see you tomorrow for your next dose of Daily Wellness.